Halle Bailey being the best Ariel is quite the claim. But I'm not saying this to disparage Jodie Benson or Sierra Boggess. What I am saying is that Halle Bailey is more appropriate for the role in every way possible. Disney princesses tend to be, well, young, very young. And so the problem with this being young is that ideally you want a young teenage singer, which Jodie Benson was not. I mean, that sounds so good. Jodie Benson, during her role as Ariel, was 28 years old. And you might think, well, that's just a couple years off. It's actually, almost a decade past what it is to be a teenager. So it's pretty significant. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, she sounds amazing as Ariel. What are you talking about?
Stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be.
In order to get that sound, Jodie Benson has to make some compromises in order to fit that tone. And so she's a little bit less flexible in what tone qualities she can get, as lovely as that tone is. But in order to achieve that, she needs to use what's called the Disney technique. So let's jump into that. In order to get the Disney princess sound, you kind of need to do this technique. It's a mix between classical singing and a raised larynx. It's very specific. And if you don't do that, you end up sounding like this,
As beautiful as me.
which is a lowered larynx in combination with classical singing technique. The Disney technique is extremely, extremely effective. It allows anybody of any age to sound significantly younger. And it's quite simple. All you need to do is swallow first, right? And you're going to see that the larynx kind of goes up, and you can hold it there. Hi, my name is LesageSinging, and I have a high larynx. Very effective, right? Little town, it's a quiet village every day. Right? Not bad. Sounds youthful.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
But I'm not done yet.
You even see it in their mouth shapes. Open your mouth wider, you'll get brighter sound. When you soften your lips, you'll get a darker sound. Think of it like a trombone, right? You bring in the trombone.
Just to be with you.
And that allows them to blend together really, really well without any post-production.
God shed His grace on me.
So again, that's the higher larynx technique. Yes, as a specimen, I am intimidating. Versus like totally blot out opera in more like a speech-like way. Yes, as a specimen, I am intimidating. Right? So even if Jodie Benson can do that, she just can't get those lower, luscious notes without sounding like she's 28. There is a famous part of your world that is often done with a belt. And Halle Bailey can do that very easily, but you might be thinking, wait a minute, Lesage. What about Sierra Boggess? The queen of belt, she's a musical theater goddess diva. She played Ariel. What are you talking about? Well, the same thing is relevant here in that I don't think Sierra Boggess is someone who sounds like, she's a teenager. I mean, Sierra Boggess sounds great. Like, you can't be mad about that. That's amazing. But it's still not a teenager. Whereas when we look at Halle Bailey, she has all of that and more. And this is just her technique. There are other things that make Halle Bailey a lot more qualified than pretty much any other singer, and definitely any other singer in the public eye. If you like this one, this is a series I'm going to do a couple of, this one's really short. I'm just covering technique in this video, but I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why Halle Bailey is perfect for Ariel, and this is just one part of it. So like and subscribe if you want to see more, I guess, is what a YouTuber should do. So I guess I said that because I'm a YouTuber, I think. I don't know. I said it, though.